All right, first step in creating an index, we need to inform our document or Microsoft Word which keywords we want to include in the index. Take a look. I'm going to hop into my document and let's say design. That one stands out to me because it's blue and underlined, right? That keyword. Anytime that keyword shows up inside the document, I want to index it so that people can find it quickly and easily within this document. Well, let's go up to references. I'm going to go into index and I'm going to use mark entry. Now this opens up a window that I'm going to keep open as I go through and mark all the entries within my document. You can see because I had design highlighted, it automatically grabbed the main entry as design. That's great. That's what I want. So I'll leave it as is. If it didn't do that, no big deal. You just go double click on design. Let's say like theme, just so I can see it change. I'll double click theme. I'm going to go down and click inside the main entry section and it'll use theme instead. Well, I wanted to do design. I'll double click design. I'm going to click down into main entry and I've got my design. Now I could put a sub entry in there as well. This would show up in the index. Okay, for now I'm not going to touch it. Now it wants to know, well, how do you want to reference this within your index? Do you want to create a cross-reference and have it say, hey, see whatever, see page 3 or see page whatever, or see chart on page 3, whatever you want to put in there. You can do the current page, or if it happens across, hey, this topic starts on page 3, but it ends in page 8. Then we say, hey, pages, so on. And we can bookmark it to that page. And then how do you want the numbers to show up in the index? Do you want it to be bold, italicized? You got your options right there. Well, for me, my first one at least, I'm just going to do main entry, designed, and I'm going to come down here. I have a couple of options. I can just mark it, and that would mark that one keyword design right there, the one that I highlighted earlier, design right here. Or I can say mark all, and this would go through the entire document, find anywhere design shows up, and it would mark all the design keywords. Let's do that. I'm going to go ahead and say mark all. So now it's going through the document. It's really quick, but it's going through the document, finding anywhere the keyword design shows up, and it's marking it in the index as an entry within the index. You can see here they added this little field, XE design. And if I move this window out of the way, there's another one, XE design. And if I were to scroll through the document, there's probably a few more in here where design shows up. It marked each of them. Let's try this again. Still got the window open. I'm going to say picture. I'll get picture, double click. Now remember, next step, I go click inside the main entry. There it is. You know what? I want it to be a capital P. Let's just change that because this is the way it's going to show up in the index. It's still going to be current page. I just want to reference it by current page. Let's say I'm going to make the page number bold. And this time, I'm just going to mark the one entry. Perhaps this is the important stuff. Yeah, you're going to see pictures show up in other places within this book or this document, but this is where the meat and potatoes is at. This is where the topic is discussed in detail. So I'm just going to mark the one. And there we have it. Picture, it's got a mark next to it. All right, let's do one more. Let's say video. Let's grab video here. I'll go click in the main entry. Got my capital V, great. Current page, still bold. This time I'm going to mark all. Got everywhere video shows up is now marked as an entry. And I'm good. I can keep going through my document. Any of those high traffic keywords that you want people to be aware of and where they can find it, you mark it as an entry for your document's index. Now once you're done, and feel free to keep going. You don't have to just do what I did there. You can go wild if you like. You go ahead and close the window, and you've now got your document prepared for the index. But that's really the first step. You're marking up the document, getting the entry set. So do that first, then jump into the next video. We'll take a look at inserting the index itself.